Imagine this. You're at a party. Everyone is laughing, talking loudly, making connections. But you'd rather be at home, reading, reflecting, or just having a deep one-on-one conversation. Does that make you less capable? Less powerful? Susan Cain's groundbreaking book, Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking says absolutely not. In fact, introverts may hold some of the most underestimated strengths in our society. Today, let's dive deep into this book and uncover how introverts shape our world, often silently but with enormous impact. Our world worships extroverts. Schools reward students who speak the loudest. Workplaces celebrate those who are bold, fast-talking, and outgoing. From politics to business, charisma is often seen as the key to success. Susan Cain calls this the extrovert ideal, the belief that being social, talkative, and assertive is the right way to be. But here's the truth. A third to half of the population is introverted. That means millions of people are being pushed to live against their nature every single day. What makes an introvert? Introverts aren't shy or antisocial. They simply recharge their energy differently. Extroverts feel energized in crowds. Introverts regain strength in solitude. This is rooted in biology. Introverts have a more sensitive nervous system. They process information deeply, notice details others miss, and often think before they speak. This doesn't mean they can't socialize. It means they prefer depth over noise, meaning over small talk, and focus over chaos. The hidden power of introverts. Introverts are often deep thinkers, careful planners, and great listeners. These qualities make them extraordinary leaders, innovators, and creators. Think of Albert Einstein, Rosa Parks, or J.K. Rowling, all introverts who changed the world. Susan Cain reminds us, introverts don't need to act like extroverts to succeed. Their quiet strength can be even more powerful. Collaboration versus solitude. In today's workplaces, teamwork and brainstorming sessions are everywhere. But here's the problem. Constant collaboration often kills creativity. Studies show that people are more innovative when they have time to work alone, then share ideas later. Introverts thrive in solitude, where they can reflect and create deeply. So maybe the best solutions don't always come from the loudest voices in the room, but from the quiet ones who think carefully before speaking. Introverts in leadership. We often assume leaders must be bold extroverts, but research shows introverts can be even better leaders. Why? Because they listen. They empower others. They don't just push their own ideas. They allow their team's strengths to shine. For example, when an extroverted leader manages proactive employees, they may dominate too much. But introverted leaders let those employees flourish, leading to stronger results. The biology of quiet. Science reveals that introverts and extroverts have different brain wiring. Introverts are more sensitive to stimulation. Crowds, noise, even caffeine affect them more. That's why introverts prefer calm environments. It's not weakness, it's biology. This sensitivity also makes introverts more empathetic, thoughtful, and attentive. They notice things others overlook, which can be a superpower in problem solving and relationships. Cultural differences. Did you know not every culture worships extroversion? In the US, we celebrate big personalities. But in many Asian cultures, humility, quiet strength, and listening are valued more. This shows that the ideal personality isn't universal. It's shaped by society. Introverts thrive in cultures that honor depth over noise. Love and relationships. What happens when introverts and extroverts fall in love? Susan Cain calls it the opposites attract effect. Introverts bring calm, patience, and listening. Extroverts bring energy and excitement, but it requires understanding. Extroverts must respect an introvert's need for space, and introverts must appreciate an extrovert's need for connection. When balanced, these differences create some of the strongest relationships. Raising introverted kids. Our schools often push kids to be outgoing, raising hands, speaking up, joining group projects, but introverted kids may shine in quieter, focused tasks. Parents and teachers must understand that being quiet is not a problem. It's a strength. When given support, introverted kids grow into confident adults, comfortable in their own skin. Be true to yourself. In the end, Susan Cain's message is simple. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. If you're introverted, honor your need for solitude. Find work that suits your strengths. Build relationships that respect your nature. You don't need to fake extroversion to succeed. The world needs both loud voices and quiet minds. Quiet is not just a book about introverts. It's a book about balance. It teaches us that introverts and extroverts are not opposites, but partners. Introverts bring depth. Extroverts bring energy. Together, they make the world complete. So if you've ever felt guilty for being quiet, remember, your quiet power might just be your greatest gift.